Okay, let's play more combat mission. Beyond Overlord, the first title. And yeah, pick one of those few battles that game has. There was only the A. There was only the letter A. Nah man, I will not go for that list. How many campaigns? And keep in mind, Beyond Overlord received, I think, the least campaigns. Or the least content. Okay. Just what, 10 pages. I hope I don't run out of content too soon. For one game. I think Barbarossa to Berlin has, I don't know what, 20, 30. It is no other wargame ever received so much content. Good, whatever, but I found a campaign here. A Day in a Cav. Check that out. Best played as US. It is 45. We are west of Köln. And yeah, we are advancing into the heart of Germany. So we can expect everything. Late war. This operation tries to show a typical day of the US Cav formation during their drive towards the Rhine. Okay. Good. First we will conduct a reconnaissance ahead of the spearheads. And we are racing towards the Rhine. Move eastwards towards the small town of Ebenheim and find out if it is defended. That is here. Point. Period. Yeah. Not capture the free intel pieces. Yeah. Rescue the, kill the VIP officer. Those modern game. Nah man, here, drive, find out what is going on there. Period. 3 Greyhound car, 6 jeeps. A light tank platoon, Stuarts and a assault gun platoon, M8, are following behind. They also have the new M24 light tanks. There's a rifle company and 3 Sherman tanks. But it's unlikely you will have to use them. Yeah. Sure. Good, first the settings. Unit scale. I want the biggest units possible. Wait, if you zoom in, they... yeah, exactly, it was also cool. Nah man, they really have super interesting graphics and technology. That unit is resizing. I can't even... That is, I think, the biggest, right? But if... Look at that. But if you zoom in... And it's not... They become small. You see? It looks a bit big. Dude, Jimmy, can you fit through that door? I don't think so. Okay. Good. Scale. Small graphics. Okay. Tree crouch. I think I already set up the game. No, okay. Landmarks are activated, right? Okay. Yeah, the background sound is really loud. Yeah, I mean, CMBO is quite interesting because this, you can see that it's quite different from the UI and as from the orders. They refined the formula then for Barbarossa to Berlin. And for Africa Core, I don't think there was that much added. Or that much new. Okay. Where's it? Peters Gasthof. Ah, na, Hochbusch. Okay, whatever. For example, there's no contact order. But there's a hand order. Yeah, perhaps let Hey, Paul. Man, move is very slow. Why is a classic AI better than modern combat mission AI? You know what that would be now for a screw up in the modern combat mission? They would try to, because they introduced those avoidance mechanics, which I've never seen that they do anything good. They screw everything up. Usually you simply want a unit to wait, especially when moving in a convoy. Perfect. I don't know why Charles decided to change that system. And modern combat mission, that guy would then start to move to the left, to the right, then waste an entire minute on that and screw it up anyways. Yeah. So it basically makes convoy movement almost impossible if you don't have really big gaps in between. But here, he bumps him, says, Jimmy, move faster, you SOB, and waits. Yeah? I mean, they also wait in modern combat mission, but they lose patience very fast, and then they start to do this stupidity turning around. Yeah, but Jimmy, but better slow than dead, right? Or do we want to let the M8 Greyhound, because he can hunt? But if there's some bazooka Tony, man, that's Tony, but the Jeep as well. Come on, let him pass. there's also a bit graphics difference when it comes to the units, but I guess it is the default textures. If somebody could recommend me a mod pack, yeah, because yeah, there is this 5 million mods on archive. And yeah, that is simply I don't know what mod is what. Pretty sure there's somebody outside there that has a really well modded Combat Mission 1. If he can resend his, what is the folder called? BMP folder. Which contains all stuff, I think. With the most historical mods and whatever. The best looking skins. I would roll that, yeah, but I will not pick them myself. Especially because in archive you can't tell what mod is what. I mean, it's great that he preserved those mods, but if somebody has a really good mod folder, a BMP folder with which perhaps he over the years collected the best mods, historical, good-looking mods, and then I'm all in, man. Send me that. I will set up a transfer and play your mod pack. Because I've seen some Tonys, man, have really beautiful-looking units. I don't care that much, but for the skins, but yeah, I mean, why not? Good, we're passing the Forstamt. Nothing going on there. No way. Okay, our Jeep got immobilized. Okay, happens. We might get that Tony out in the next operations phase. Yeah, the ground is wet, right? Yeah, wet fog. Yeah, wet and fog. We basically see nothing here. What is the time? It's not mentioned. So hotkey for the briefing. Alt B. Isn't there somewhere time information? Interesting. We don't know the time. Oh! Uh-oh! Wait. Hold! Should we come up? There's something that looks fishy. What if they might have an ambush in the woods? Yeah. Come over here. Something is going on here. Okay, yeah. They blocked the road. Pretty sure some Hitler-Jugend, man, sitting there in the bushes, man. Some 12-year-old Hans Wurst, man, with his Panzerschreck waiting for me. Niels. 11 years old, man. Sitting there with a Faust. Was some Volksgrenadier. Yeah, okay. Can you investigate? Does he want to bypass? Which is not really possible. Yeah, Chibi, that is a trap, come on, man. Not buying it. Let's find another way. Because there's only one way to move out of this. Via here. Pretty sure they're sitting here in the trees. Waiting to blow us up. Nah, man, not buying it. I'm YOLOing out here. Okay, left, nothing. This was not a good idea to send those jeeps cross-country, but I mean, there's no other option. Yeah, I love this game. It is so easy to play. Orders are... I think it's one of the most accessible war games. And I played them all. I played thousands of war games. I think there's no person that played more war games than me. I played everything. From the 70s, man. We got it. Yeah, on the old channel we got everything. From the 70s, the first war games, up to the modern. Did you play some multiplayer on that game? On Classic Combat Edition, no. I'm also not that much, but I'm also not that much into multiplayer. But yeah, you can play it, yeah. There's everything there, hot seat, TCP, IP, PBM. Turn off the engine. Controls are so good in this Classic Combat mission, especially now with the WASD update. I mean, you could handle it before with auto hotkey, but it's of course great to have that in the game, as most people can't figure out auto hotkey. I also like that the vehicles can move so fast around. It's sometimes annoying in modern combat mission when you need to turn around a wheeled vehicle. It takes so much time. While here you simply simulate that that jeep is doing the typical, you know, whip, 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 whip. Yeah. Reverse forward, reverse forward. And not everything was improved. Some decisions for modern combat mission are not better. Oh! What the heck? Jimmy went into lowrider mode. Pony! Oh god. Got stuck in some crap hole. Oh. The terrain is not good. Did a series some... we need to get out of here soon. But nah, man, I'm not going for that position there. I'm pretty sure there's some Charlie sitting there. Abstraction is sometimes better than complete realism, even if it is hard to accept. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I mean, that's why those two games are different. Yeah, Combat Mission 1 obviously has way more abstraction, but in a good way, without, I think, without derailing realism. Sure, I mean, having a classic combat mission where you see the entire squad instead of 3 dudes like in ASL. I mean, we don't have any infantry, but yeah, squads are represented as 3 dudes, weapons represent, you know, the typical advanced squad leader stuff. On the other hand, it would also look strange. It's hard, perhaps in this way it is better. Because if you would have the 12 guys running at one spot, that would look strange, yeah. Because you can't simply, it's really difficult in a video game to represent real squad maneuver. But I mean, Modern Combat Mission does a good job there, but it's of course quite micro. And here you don't need to go and do always the LOS checks and check for every bush. Simply sometimes check the tile and roll, yeah. There's also... It's crazy. I mean, yesterday I think I tried to play Normandy, but that smaller campaign. It felt more cumbersome, and then I said, nah, I want to play more Combat Mission 1. Yeah, especially bigger campaigns I can't, I'm not really... The bigger stuff in Combat Mission X2 engine games is... for me, becoming simply too much of a burden. You spent, yeah, we had that with that Cold War campaign where I spent, what, one and a half an hour in the setup phase, yeah. For a company, man. For a company. Here in Combat Mission, Classic Combat Mission, man. I mean, sure, there's also huge scenarios. I'm picking the smaller ones. But there's of course also huge scenarios with whatever, 200 units or what. But it feels really good. It's crazy how good the formula is. That was released in 2001. It's even better than Steel Panthers. Steel Panthers can also be extremely micro. Yeah, Cold War, the new expansion pack for Combat Mission Cold War. There was the, what was it? The British campaign. I have something like a Company Plus there. And I spent 1.5 hours in the setup phase. Oh no, the Greyhound got immobilized. Okay. Yeah. I think that is indeed a typical day of reconnaissance or CAV. That you are rather dealing with stuff like that. Yeah, don't overdo it. You don't need that complicated. But I like how the AI pulls off those orders. That is also, I think, better than in Modern Combat Mission. That those auto waypoints. Which in Modern Combat Mission you don't have auto waypoints. You have a unit that does something, but you can't tell what it will do. Hochbusch. Okay, Greyhound. Check out Peters Gasthof. That is this shitty terrain, right? Yeah, but we need to check it out. Ah, we have another Greyhound, okay. Yeah, then wait. We'll use that open ground here. On the other hand, perhaps that's not a good idea. If there's an AT gun or something. Nah, man, classic combat mission, and especially the visuals. I love the visuals. It is really such unique graphics. It's really tabletop graphics. Always this graphics discussion is so pointless. Nobody gives a damn about graphics anymore because people are simply what you say, they are conditioned. If you saw 20 Unreal games, do you still care? I mean, the times of the big discoveries is over. Of the early 2000s, where they made in 1 year whatever big steps, or late 90s, big graphic steps, where you had 1998 was and 1997 was like nowadays 20-30 years. And you see, many of those successful games, they have complete simple graphics. And I think that was today, I saw a questionnaire or whatever. Most people don't give a shit about graphics anymore. The game has to be fun. And visuals doesn't matter if it is here tabletop here like that or whatever. So if you are, I don't know, 12 years old or whatever, then you have to, wow. Yeah, exactly. Tabletop with abstraction can be great. No, I also like that, because the squad combat here, I don't want to see every dude. You know, Combat Mission 2, of course, if you put in that degree of simulation, you also need to simulate properly, which Combat Mission X2 is doing, yeah? Every dude, then, you know, every shot needs to be simulated, while here you have a squad of 12 is represented by a single dude, yeah? And if they fight each other, it is very authentic, it is believable, and everything is happening basically abstracted, the combat, how they take casualties and whatever. And you don't need to simulate what is now every single AI dude doing. You can still apply the same tactics. If you run into the open with your squad and a machine gun picks you up, you will die. Doesn't matter if you have the visuals of 12 dudes or if those guys are abstracted by 3 guys. So still the same gameplay applies. Or if I'm now exactly behind that tree, yeah? Or if I simply can't pick the tile, yeah? I can't now move with a vehicle, but if you would be infantry, yeah? In Combat Mission 2 you need to do the check, okay wait, that tree is blocking the LOS, yeah? I might not do a LOS check here, you simply know, okay, that tile, suck, move in. And everything else is abstracted, which to some extent you might even say is more realistic. Because in real warfare, tactical warfare, there's now some super god that orders every soldier, here, you, squad, move into that ditch, yeah? There's everything matter of local commanders. So that abstraction can even be considered, or you can make an argument out of that abstraction is even more realistic than, I don't know, pulling off here some super 3D simulation of every single dude, while having to micro them. Mostly from a god's perspective, when in reality that is of course the soldier, individual soldier, the squad leader or whoever deciding in his best yeah, ability. So far so good, nothing. Could I check out Hochbusch? Let's do a sweep around. Is there a path? I don't think so. Man, look at this game, it's so crazy. Also those Tonys, man. Why is then the modern Battlefront ball so small? I like big balls. I'm a huge fan of big balls, yeah. Look, I mean big squares, yeah. Look at that, oh, so beautiful. There's often in modern combat mission you want to grab those things, but they are too small. You want to grab those balls, yeah, and they are too small. Misclicking, then you do the double misclick and then the camera shifts. It's also fluid, yeah, interesting. Here it's mega fluid. In Combat Mission 2 it is always snapping to the tiles, to the action squares. Nah man, it's really good. Still beats most modern wargames. Beats them easily. Peter's Gasthof. Well, nothing going on here, man. Okay. The map is empty. I'm not sure. Oh! Contact. Watch out, they're setting up mines. Tony, you wanna... Okay, engage. Is he on a movement order? No. Bring up that machine gun jeep. There's... Yeah, but there's a minefield here. Okay, good to know. Yeah, okay. You figured out that area is mined. No, we're not really pushing that, pressing that matter. That guy disengaged. Not sure if he caused casualties, but we will not hunt him down there in the woods. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on here at Peters Gasthof. Oh! Nothing going on here at Peters Gasthof. Man, the timing was perfect. Jimmy, I think somebody is sitting at Peters Gasthof. Ah, no, wait. Ah, here. Okay. Jimmy, Schleck! Ah. Goddamn Hitlerjugend. Man, that he didn't get suppressed. He pulled it off, man. He lobbed it into my Greyhound. Damn it. And now he's suppressed, too late. Huh? Okay, we bring up another Greyhound. With a crew. They took 2 casualties, panicking. Man, perfect, yeah? I would have done the same. First get on cover. Now, Charles Moyan, man, they really had... those people are missing nowadays. Those people that really can handle code, AI and whatever. That's why AI didn't never improve despite all the AI talk, at least in video games. It didn't improve. It got even worse. Because everybody wants to make skins and art, yeah. But, Jimmy, those dudes, man, those Tonys that can really handle code, yeah, AI and everything. Everybody wants to do art, yeah, and whatever, yeah. Jimmy, nah, man, give me some Tony that can really handle code, like Charles. This tech AI is crazy, man. How good it is. It's also good in CMX2, yeah. Code Mission has some of the best AI stuff in the entire video gaming. Okay. Jimmy, Tony need help. Jeep, check out that area here. Speed up a bit. Peters Gasthof, important. Strategic objective. I heard they make the best schnitzel. We need to capture that building. Jimmy, best Schweinsbraten at Peters Gasthof. But that guy, those guys, man, are some hardcores. Got fired at by the Greyhound 2-3 times, still pulled off the Panzerfaust shot. Schreckshot. So, there's here some... Super Saiyan Jugend. Some 11-year-old bloke. Or some Joe Biden man. Volksgrenadier. Some Joe Biden man pulled off their shot. 70-year-old, 80-year-old. Ah, but watch out for that Schreck, yeah? That is the last report position. Can you engage that? Okay. But the site should get unblocked. Yeah. Why did he stop? Ah, what was he checking out? Are you seeing something? Ah, that's because he received the new orders, yeah. If you add new orders, also well made. If you add new orders to existing orders, there might be a delay when the existing orders are done to figure out the new orders. I really like that. Yeah, we're almost done here with that. Let's at least take out a Schreck. Otherwise that guy will come back next cycle. Fire some rounds. Is that Greyhound complete? Yeah, eliminated. Okay. Well, the crew should be safe now. I don't think he is there anymore. But in case he is there, I should receive here some casualties. Wait, why is that house? Somebody's in that house. Yeah. Somebody's inside that building. Good, reinforcements arrived. Ah ja, Peters Gasthof, yeah, okay. Yeah, we figured out there's a minefield here at Hochbusch. There might be enemies trapped in that building still. On the other hand, no, otherwise that area would be sealed off. Okay, good. On reconnaissance, I need you on the main road. Did they unstuck the other Greyhound? Or was it not recovered? So there's a slight chance that... No, doesn't look good. I think we lost the second Greyhound. Yeah. They didn't recover it for whatever reasons. Perhaps engine breakdown or it's too deep stuck and they need to whatever. No, the second Greyhound they didn't recover. Wow, 50 cal? No man, wait. Place at 50 cal at that corner. Dude's bringing a 50 cal. Yes, baby. And a spot of our mortar. Yeah, I mean, let's check, stay in that building. I like that Gasthof. And then we will see. But I mean, the mortar operator can of course also fire from here. We are not drawing some hardcore fire. As I might push the infantry platoon soon into that tree line. Or immediately, basically. Then we can still decide how we continue. Good platoon leader, lead your man. And leave those elements behind with the XO. Okay, one Greyhound will check out the main road. Some jeeps will do observation. Those stewards, let's... Oh, we need to watch out a bit. Should we re-go that exposed? Come on, all in. Now let first the jeeps do their work. I don't want to run into an AT gun or something. Ah, that's a new one. M24. Well, use it. I want to see it in action. No, again. I mean, that position is good, but wait. Okay. Let's go. What was it? Not even 5 minutes. No, first check out what is going on there. We have a roadblock in front of us. Well, imagine you're a reconnaissance in a jeep, and your commander tells you, "Yeah, Tony, check out that hostile town and identify enemy positions and return and report." In my jeep, yeah. No, okay. Man, reconnaissance. No joke. Okay, I need quickly to hit the restroom. Did anything happen? No. Man, this game is so well oiled. What? Ah, that's the old Greyhound. Okay. AT gun. Ah, shit, he's on a fast move. We didn't expect contact. Ah, yeah, that's me. Yeah, okay. Well, I see chickening out. They got hit. AT gun is opening up. Get it, AT gun. Another AT gun. 24 back. Can you smoke? Tired AT gun. Ah, wait. Oh, they have two here. Okay. Wow, that's high. No. So my AT gun operating on the left side. Or was it those AT guns? Do we have incomings? Yeah. Ah, it looks not too bad. Keep firing for 1 more minute and then shift fire over to that. Nice. GG, not that. Slow down. I need to shift fire. was er. Okay, let's go. Yeah, after this I will continue Silent Hill the room. Nice. Come on, give me a center hit. That looked good. I think that guy is done. Shift fire. Oh, now we are sure it's done. I saw the explosion. Good. AT guns eliminated on the right side. Tony's time to push. Vodka pushkin. Shift fire. Something going on here. Machine gun. Give that Timmy some. Right. Oh no, cancel. Ah, okay. Go, go, go. Let's get entire fire superiority over that. It's even better than movies. I mean Silent Hill. Okay, yeah. Tony's push. Schau voll aus Schreckton. Warte, wait, there's a AT gun. The spread looks like, yeah, it's coming from that direction. Telling by the spread. It is somewhere here. It was not fire from here, that doesn't make sense. That is... Somebody was ranging in here. Telling by the creators that AT gun is somewhere here. Perhaps we want even to shift that. Was there anything located? That would be German. Where would I put that AT gun? I mean, is that possible? Not really. Hard to tell. Here or in those spots where the machine gun is sitting. Here? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We first need to get more intel, but I don't know. I can't push the left. Definitely some AT gun operating there. Wow. Yeah. But I might, yeah. No, it's okay. I love the graphics. If there's some Tonys, man, Outdated graphics. Man, you fucking wargamer, what are you talking about? What do you mean outdated? The times of impressive graphics are over. Gameplay is the king. And UI, yeah, outdated UI, okay. Outdated whatever, yeah. But the UI here is peak. Nice. It's like saying, I don't know, the Mona Lisa is outdated. It's outdated. The Mona Lisa is outdated. Do you want that in Unreal 5 engine or what? Nah, man. Graphics are absolutely fine for that game. The style is so unique. It's really the ultimate tabletop wargame. Tactical. Okay, do we have any information on that AT gun on the left? I mean, I would wish that, yeah, but that will not happen. That some of the CMX2 stuff gets retrofitted to CMX1. Like the extreme, to this very day, most impressive spotting mechanics, which 99% of people can't figure even out. I definitely need a mod that makes... Come on, somebody has perfect mod pack out there. With the best graphics for all 3 games. With the best skins. And I also need a mod that, I don't know, lowers the volume of the background sound. I think it was even mentioned in the review somewhere. Which I think, come on, Tony. Oh no, it was on the forums, yeah. Yeah, it's true, yeah, the background sounds are too loud, which could be easily fixed by simply opening the sound file and lowering the volume. There's even online sites that do it automatically for you, but the problem is the sounds are coded like that. I don't know what is the background sound. Yeah, UE5, man. I tell you, I'd rather play a new game that looks like this than another UE5 game, because they all look so samey. It's even worse than back in the days when we had this UE3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 spam. Yeah, but I don't know what the sound files, what the background sound files are called. Then sure, we could fix the volume and lower it 50% or something. So that it doesn't sound like we are on the Mount Everest. Well, you can also deactivate it, but I mean, I like it. But yeah, let's get a break. I mean, it's basically a modern combat mission. Without the pang 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 pang. Good, infantry platoon, you are back in shape. You took some losses, but nothing of concern. Platoon leader, get on that building. Tony's, provide a base of fire. Jimmy's, get in that tree line. Jenny's, get in that tree line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get into that tree. Eight. Where are you? 9. Cannot comply. 10. Low on ammo. 11. Injured. I'm using equalizer. The entire system. Yeah. I mean, sure, we could of course also work with the frequencies and what. Pretty sure somebody knows the codes. What sound files are responsible for weather effects? What was it? What was it? Did you launch that smoke? Was it spotting rounds? Jimmy, I don't know, man. It looks like... Wait. Hä? Is that arty? What is that? But the impact already happened before? What? What is it? Is that arty? Man, perhaps they're spotting rounds. Should man get out of that area. Yeah, don't overdo it. Do a hunt. Ah, there's an AT gun. Yeah, okay, try your best. Get a jeep out of here. So we protected M8. It's providing really good support fire. Close with that fabulous gun. But that's open top. Move here. I don't know what is going on here. Might be spotting rounds. Do we have an intel update on that AT gun? No. It's pretty sure there must be some in this avenue. That is typical ranging, yeah? Too short, short, short. Here somewhere, but I can't fire them mortars. I don't want to waste them. Good, platoons arrived, good job. 50 cal is firing, very good. Here on the right we can push. Jimmy, you have no contacts, but watch out, there's some Tonys, but they are stragglers, not important. Keep pushing down that hill. And you support that infantry platoon. Did we lose another? No. Crew, get out of here. Exactly, our light tank. Investigate. Main road. It's ballsy. Perhaps do it half first. I mean, we have a fire here. Support. Okay. Papa Beer, this is Alpha, copy that. We are Oscar Mike. 10-4. Are you police or military? (10-4), we are Oscar Mike. Echo Tango Alpha 10 Mike. Need 120 Mike. Alpha Zulu out. Jenny, Jimmy. Coordinates. Jimmy 10. Tony 5. Echo execute. Papa Beer. Papa Beer, man. Yeah, there's a Flashpoint classic. Papa Beer. Papa Beer is Mother Beer. Where's Daughter Beer? She is with the Son Beer. Roger. Beer family out. Beer actual. Okay, now looks good. Ebenheim. Jimmy Ebenheim. Okay, I think that platoon, you Tonys can get off that building. It is about to crumble. Platoon leader, get with your man. 50 cal, bring it up. At least to that building. Greyhound, are you seeing anything there? Niet. No, I know. Jimmy, say AT gun. Oh, there is no AT gun. Papa Beer. Papa Beer. Bex actual reporting in. Bitburger. I love the graphics. It's crazy, yeah? Because it's simply so unique. And that is nowadays, I mean, who cares for Unreal? I have seen 50 million Unreal games, which I think look worse than 20-year-old games, to some extent. On proprietary engines. Nah, man, I want here some unique look, yeah? It's like, yeah. Nah, classic combination has ultra beautiful graphics. I like that more than, I don't know, here something cartoony, like in that, what was it here? That newer 3D game, it's not really 3D, it is 2D, but that ASL on Steam, which suddenly they stopped developing, despite being quite second front, exactly. They released that British DLC for free and then they called it, despite being quite successful. I mean, I'm not really a fan. There's a lot of wrong with the simulation. Said, nah, Jimmy, goodbye. Was nice with you. I have second front. I mean, it sold good for a war game, but developers, I don't know, something. They called it. Unfortunately. Now that 7 Days to Die is ported to 7 Days to Die, man. I played that, what, 10 years ago? Holy moly, yeah. That zombie game, zombie survival game, yeah. It was pretty cool. I played it co-op. Okay, there's a porting that. I think now it gets ported to UE. Okay. Nah, man, I'm fine here with my Combat Mission 1 engine. I love it. It looks really like a table. So buildings, whatever you. I think that was also the intention behind the graphics style. I mean, for back 2001, it was acceptable graphics. Yeah. Nothing special, but for 2001, of course, that was acceptable graphics for 3D for strategy game. There was not even that many. Command & Conquer Generals was released later. Yeah? And it was basically considered that crazy 3D game where everything is 3D, while those units here also are 3D. While a lot of still work with sprites or 2D sprite graphics. And it was basically the age of 3D where everybody then turned into 3D. Despite often looking worse than the sprite graphics. But I can understand, yeah. You always want to run the newest thing as a developer. Which back in the days, it was the age of discovery. And nowadays, for a UE5 game that looks not really much better than a game 15 years ago. That's... and yeah, but those graphics here, that style is perfect. Perfect. Okay. Good. The platoon is deployed. There's a hatch here. Yeah, we can occupy it. But let them first come in. But that squad can push forward. No, Tony. Oh, kurwa. What was our next intent? Yeah, pass occupy, but there's a half edge. It's nothing important, man. We need to push vehicles in. What is if the AT gun is still there? We'll find it out. Grail and check out the main road. I haven't finished Zero Hour. I love the videos of Zero Hour, man. The one dude, man, from the GBA. He's definitely a homage to that Iraqi propaganda minister, what? Outside of Baghdad, we destroyed 100 Abrams tanks. The army is faltering. Jimmy, where's Saddam Hussein? He's eating. Is he hiding? No. We're winning that war. Ah, I just received a new message. Oh, cool. There's a AT gun, I knew it, man. Yeah, exactly, it is in that. Okay, we got it. Wow, it's sitting in... What? It is sitting in that corner there. Okay. Watch out, Tonys. No. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't have expected that. But that must be our bro. Oh. Tony, can you get our smallest on that guy? Don't say no. Whoa. Blocked? Ah, come on. Shit. Call it anyways. Use your map. We need that AT taken out. Should turn 15 or 15. Vodka Pushkin. At least capture a building. Very fast move. We need territory, man. No, but don't overdo it. No, don't do that. Call los moros. Ebenheim. Good, we took 16 casualties, 4 confirmed KIA, lost 5 vehicles, we don't know about the enemy. 2 battles left. Okay. Ah, we know that the AT gun is here, okay. Can we insta-hit it? Where's the spotter? Tony, can you find a position where you can hit that, Tony? Wait. He fired from here. Yeah, but you can't park your butt there. Oh. Is he even seeing anything? Nah, I doubt. They pulled back. He was sitting here. Here he was sitting, but he pulled back. Okay. Well, I can't. Okay. Sherman Jumbo 76. Keep that guy in reserve in case we have two received. Yeah, the 76ers in case Germans pull off an armored counterattack. Keep them in reserve. They're already good at fighting anything else. And I infantry platoon, okay. Two even. Good. One infantry platoon is tasked to take out that anti-tank gun. Or do you want to push the right flank? No, perhaps. You don't know what is going on there. And we can surround them, but I think the left will be tough. No. Deploy 2 platoons on the left. What we are supposed to do here? Yeah, push through. Yeah, okay. Watch out. Panzerschrecks. Stay a bit away. Alright, give me that new one, that M24 for the main road. Another one. Okay. Okay. Initial contact. Doesn't look like. Wow, shit, I forgot the spotter there. Hide. Okay. Everybody else, stay put. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. No contact. Best controls in a war game. Game of the century. I think Charles Moyan is indeed a genius, but nobody can figure it out. Or nobody knows about it. It's such a specific genre requiring some education or whatever to figure out if it is, whether it is authentic or not. If you played all war games and also millions of games of other genres, you can figure. And if you have the real life experience. Which basically puts that down to 0.01% of it. Okay, nothing going on. Hit that building. Where are they? Okay, next objective, Town Hall. Uh, 50 car. Rotate to the Town Hall. You guys provide base of fire. Let's roll. Man, best controls in a war game ever. Genius. So fast paced, so good. So it's oiled, perfectly oiled. Tony. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, hit that building. What about you guys? Okay. You want to do it? But do I move? Let's do it, support those guys. Or cover their flank. Incomings? Oh. Huh? Did the Germans retreat? Remaster campaign is going for authentic depiction. Wouldn't be that crazy that the Germans simply, yeah, after that combat phase, decide to retreat. Yeah? Authentic doesn't mean exciting. Check out a farmhouse. Those guys are also moving unopposed. Okay. Yeah, watch out. We definitely know there's a AT gun hanging out here. Fire. We fired. Oh, Bazooka. Panzerschreck. Oh, Panzerfaust. Holy. Retreat. Tony! Time to get off here. Ah, it's Faust. Couldn't see that projectile. There was a Faust projectile. Oh, no! Oh, Junge. That was close. Okay, what? Enemy tank? Yep. Oh, bring up the Sherman. Fast. Okay, capture the church. This will give us a grip on the town hall. It seems like the Germans are pulling out. They're counter-attacking. I don't know how much damage we did to them. I think we did a ton of damage to them. Are they engaging the AT gun? No. But they have some infantry elements here. Okay. Crew. Ah, so they took out something? Very good. Push on those guys. The steward will suppress him. Bit dangerous, but Tony, I need mortars. I survived. They removed that classic combat mission. You have this that you can pick the corner, you can put yourself into the rear of a building. It is still, buildings are very abstracted, like in modern combat mission, but in modern combat mission is, you need to work with those super strange tactics like applying a cover arc to the rear of the building in order to stay away from the windows. While here you can pick the position, yeah. Sure, it's because yeah, this because nobody even wants a proper simulation of building rooms and everything. Like in modern combat mission, it's abstracted. Fighting Tonys inside, you might not see them. Yeah, sometimes you engage each other. It takes time, basically simulating in-house combat, which in reality even takes way longer. But yeah, I really like that in a classic combat mission that you have here, the corners and everything. I mean, sure, modern building compounds in combat mission X2 are usually bigger and more complex. You have several rooms, but yeah, you can't. You can do some stuff with the room facing and everything, but I really like this free placement in buildings. So you can place basically a sniper somewhat deeper in a building. He will not see that much, but he will also not expose himself that much while still engaging outside. Really like the system. Okay, push next building. Wait for those guys to establish and then we push on those two strong buildings from both sides. Get a 50 car ready. You go downstairs. Look at how fast you can play this game, man. Nuts. My brain is wired to it. Okay. Some German force here. I think we have them, but we need to watch out for a tank. There's definitely a tank operating there. There's a Sherman coming up. Ah yeah, they're sitting all in that tree line. There's second Sherman incoming. It's slow. Will we damage track or something? Yeah, must be. Yeah, he's super slow. Either it's the terrain or he has a damaged track. No, it's okay, fine, but perhaps go in. Button up. There's a machine gun. Okay, established. Let's roll. Platoon leader, lead that effort. The left flank is still engaged with those elements there, but we definitely have fire superiority. While the mortar operator is coming up. The spotter. We call in some nice mortars on that position. I'm pretty sure we'll not want to flush them out there. Yeah. Oh! What was that? Machine gunner. Machine gun team eliminated. Good, center looks effortlessly. No problems. Oh, Arty. That's not ours. You good? What is it, 80s? Airburst. Good. Can we... I think from here... No, there's somewhat deep. Do we really need to enter that building? I think so. But it's dangerous. Dingle. Okay, but do it. And then sneak up. Or crawl, I don't care. To the top floor. And hide there until I call in that mortar strike. Yeah, looks good. Capture those two buildings. Now let's first secure the bottom. Bring up the light tank. Bring up the 50 car. We will probably need it in one of those buildings to finish them off. I think the Germans are finished. Yeah, in those dynamic operations, if you do good, the enemy is wasted. Do we want to pull off on a higher ground? But there's still a tank operation, huh? Do it. Ah, wait, no. No. Could do a shoot and wait, no, but I don't think they have that in the classic. In the Beyond Beyond Overlord, shoot and scoot is not a thing yet. It was introduced with also to Berlin. It's exactly now the situation where I would like to use a shoot and scoot order. He moves forward, pang pang pang, and then retreats to check out what is going on. There's 80s. Airburst. Nice. Direct. HE. But we're good. Must be 80s, otherwise we would already taken heavy losses. Yeah, must be 80s. Because otherwise we would already be wasted. Holy moly, yeah, one casualty taken by the arty. What? Yeah, we will watch that. Let's first finish that here. Okay. Now let's see what went down on the right. We made contact with the armored vehicle. Man, they should issue classic commission to all the officer training schools. We'll also work on our shitty old school PCs. I think even classic combat mission is better suited for OTS than modern combat mission. Unidentified tank. Oh, shell broke up. Might be something bigger. Ooh. Oh, King Tiger. Okay. Okay, Jimmy's. The king. The Burger King is here. Tony, immediately fall back. The king is here. The king is back. A 76er might do damage to him. But not you, Tony Stewards. Fall back. Okay, wait. The King Tiger pops up, man. Fire H-Web round into that Tony, yeah. Flank. Pull out those Tonys. Bring up those Jimmys. Ah, he got blocked. Jimmy, all Tonys are recalled. All anti-tank jumbos. We have a situation here. The president calls for you. A King Tiger on the loose. That is 3, but I think we had 4, right? Right, 1. That guy got bocked. Was there 3 76ers? Yeah, probably. Who's that guy? Oh, the Jeep. Okay, what is our... Oh shit, our forward observer died? No, he survived. Ah, Panzerschreck. Yeah, okay. Hit him. Join King Tiger. Get out of here. So we have 3 76ers. A 76er can, but will not penetrate. Oh! Tony. Man, he hit my Sherman. Tony, fire back! What? Medal of Honor. So it was... What? No way. Catastrophic. Screw you, King Tiger, man. Fury. Get an Arty spotter. Oh man, the King Tiger's got 76th. Catastrophic. Jimmy here, Sergeant Smith. Medal of Honor. Dude. Nuke that Tony. He's burning fast. No King Tiger. Oh, spotting rounds. Yeah, but it is forward observer. Stewart, go in and push them. Jimmy Smith inside. I know you're badass, but come on. Get out of that area. I think the German's pulling off here some RD fire. Ah, he's immobilized. Okay, stay inside. But he killed that tiger. Nice. Yeah, flank shot. Get wrecked. Good. Observer is ready. Call in mortar fire on that position. Jewies capture a town hall. $50K is arriving. Screw it, King Tiger. What? Feindliche Panzer? Wer? So, King Tiger. Who called out feindliche Panzer? Spotting rounds incoming. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, Alem. Ah, der Geil, sorry. Good, that should be enough. Ceasefire. Reroute, relocate to that building, and then let's hit that tree line. Where's the hide command? Oh yeah. Let's finish those Tonys. Ah, Anti-Tank gun. It's Sorry, the gun we missed. Okay. Retreat. Bring up the 50 cal, where is it? Tony got pinned. Jimmy's rolling. Oh, forward officer needs help. Assaulted trench line. Yeah, that's wood line. Tree line, whatever. Do it. Come on, man. Nice. German machine gun. Okay, looks good. Oh, kurwa! Ist er an den Tankern? Ja. Jimmy. The anti-tank. I think that is the anti-tank gun, yeah. You need to pull out, yeah. Let the infantry handle it. Spotter, very bad time to panic. Jimmy's Lieutenant, get that guy in shape. Pull out those vehicles. But it seems like indirect fire, so imprecise. So you want to stay? No man, but some were so close. Could call those vehicles back. I mean, you can still maintain an angle. But, come on. No need to push it. Overrun them. Shit, man, that's Arty. Yeah, oh, no, is that the anti? Yeah, that's the gun. Tony, call in those 80s. Tony! I need those 80s. Okay, infantry platoon. Oh, the map moved. Okay. Are we not done yet? Okay, I was thinking that is... No, there's still the hinterland. We are not done here, Jimmies. Position those tanks, hit them hard, but I think the Germans are bleeding. They're on a retreat. Where's the 50 car? Spoiler 80. Oh, that building is your best bet. Yeah, top floor. Doesn't want to go top floor. Okay. Be right back. Okay, let's continue. No! Man, this is my first crash. Gee, I think I pressed too fast. Too furious. No, Tony! No! Gee, all those tactics I figured out. 3 hours placing units. Man, in Modern Commission I once had that situation. Placed units, I don't know, for one hour, then press play, crash. Where's it was? How did they figure out back in the days autosave? While Modern Commission can't figure that out. Yeah, but okay. I will take a break here. That got me a bit... Goddamn, I was almost done with the placement. It just works, yeah. I mean, I have autosave per turn. Yeah, Modern Commission, I think they removed the autosave because it takes so much time. So it's a question of why it takes so much time. Yeah, sometimes moving to a new engine. That is also giving you an idea, yeah. Graphics fidelity can also be a downside. Look at the classic commission. Barbarossa to Berlin. Yeah, 1941 to the end of the war. With all Axis factions, even Italians. Africa Corps with all factions, yeah, common here, Canadians, whatever. Because it was back in the days easier to make the content, yeah. Modern graphics, everything takes more time and you might end up with less content or less features. Nah, it's a beautiful campaign. I think, yeah, the King Tiger was great. Good. We'll now play some Silent Hill. Be right back.